Hi, this is Dr. Linda Miles, and I am an author and a psychotherapist. And I want to introduce you to a concept called middle school mindset. What do I mean by that? I mean that many times we automatically, even as we're older, act in some ways that we learned in middle school. Why? Because we're in middle school, our brain is going through tremendous changes. And it's doing something called myelination, which means that it starts moving a lot faster. And we're caught in between childhood and adulthood. The thing is, we make a lot of decisions that could last a lifetime if they're not examined. So what do I mean? Let me give you an example. I remember seeing a woman in her 40s, and this is just an example of so many times I've seen this. And she, in middle school, felt like she didn't fit in. And so she would get around a group of people and she would just freeze up and feel like she wasn't going to fit in. She would freeze. She wouldn't try to go talk to people or be interested in them. Now, how do we know that we're in a middle school mindset? Let me give you an example from my own experience, which is that I ran into a girl who was Miss Thing in my middle school, and I froze up. And I was 40-something myself. And it wasn't until I left the situation that I asked myself, what the heck? Why was I so frozen up and tongue-tied? I talked to people all day long. It was a middle school mindset. What did I truly believe? And that's what I stopped and asked myself. I said, wait a minute, this is an automatic reaction. And back then I hadn't named it in my head as middle school mindset. But I went, this is an automatic reaction. Wait a minute. What do I truly believe? And what I believed was that I wished that I had interacted with her, that we had a shared history, that I hadn't just caved to freezing in my brain. Many times when our brain freezes, it's because of some prior experiences that have been disturbing. I cannot tell you how many men have told me stories like, I didn't want to approach her because I felt like she was out of my class. And what they really mean is she may have been the homecoming queen in middle school. And so they still have people in these categories, women in these categories. I can approach this one, but I can't approach this one. Now, these may be very handsome, successful men. And I once had a neuroscientist at Duke say, hey, look at me. How tall do you think I am? And I said, I know, you look like you're 6'3" or something. He said, that's right. But I still have this middle school kind of mindset that I'm short. And I said, that is so interesting. Here again, here's a man who's middle-aged, still thinking he's short when he's huge. So bottom line is, when you have a reaction where you want to fight, freeze, or flee, one of the things to ask yourself, especially about relationships, is this a middle school mindset? And you'll get a clue it is because you'll be having a reaction. And you won't be responding, you'll be reacting. So when that's the case, stop, and maybe it's later, like with me, and ask yourself, what do I truly believe now? And the answer may look quite a bit different. For men, it may look like, well, now I'll go talk to this person. I talk to people all day. I'm a lawyer. I'll go talk to her. If there's something interesting, it's great. If not, fine. But not being so totally affected by the middle school mindset. Thank you.